take down. Shrink it down a little bit. Tighten it up. Probably the best angle to do my streams. Get a decent portion of the table. Goes all the way. Just put the chat on my computer like I always do. New short isn't doing great, but that happens. Live. It's a takedown. I'm gonna take you out. How you doing, King? How you doing, Dwayne? What's everybody up to today? Where is he? I'm over here. My bad. My computer is like to this side of me, so I'm setting it up so I have the chat in front of me. You might be missing a few people. What do you mean by that? How you living? Doing good. Doing good. So what I want to show is I got a couple new things to build. Had a Secret Santa. I was gifted Wally. It's a very fun one. But I ended up getting a couple bangers that are retired sets. And those are the ones I kind of want to focus on today because they're smaller sets. So I finally got the Black Widow set, which has Yelena in it. And I'm excited for that. But I also got this old Batman set, which I wanted specifically because that Robin and that motorcycle's cool, and I don't have that version of Harley. That's a very nice version of Harley. But the big kicker, which is after Christmas, is I got an absolute goated classic. So this is finally in. So we'll get to this soon. I built a gunship in Minecraft today. Ooh, that's cool. I tried to build a Star Destroyer once in Minecraft. That didn't really work out. I think. Oh, you have those set? Nice. Reminds me of the Batman movie set I used to have. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with the Black Widow set. I also am tempted to crack open Django's helmet because Django's helmet would be the make it so I finally am done building all the helmet sets. You know what I mean? I have the power. Heck yeah. That Barracuda Bay is way too cool. So definitely I have an idea because the Barracuda Bay is going to go right here. I'm going to move a bunch of the stuff up there because it's going to look really cool next to Vader's Castle and Joker Manor. So that's my plan for that. How you doing, BLK Owl? Oh, had a long day at work. Went to the dinner. Finally got home. My dad's marinating some steak, so we're going to have some good dinner. Except from the shorts there, heck yeah. That's where like most of my subscribers are. But yeah, I'm going to build this because I'm excited to get Yelena. Connection cutting out. Be back soon. Bet. Is this a pop-out one? Nope. You have to cut the box for this. Wish all sets were cut boxes. But yeah, what's everybody up to on this? The eve of Christmas Eve. Does everyone have their Christmas gifts bought? I finished my Christmas gifting yesterday. With Super Bat Chat, but I'm broke. No, it's completely fair. I never asked for it, but I always appreciate it. What's funny? There's rating section soon. I do a donator wall for anyone who does super chats. Like if you give $1 to me, I'm putting you on the wall, man. The eve of Christmas Eve, yeah. I'm just happy to finally get Yelena. Bag one, bit of stickers on this, that, instructions, all bent up from this box. Still only 2 bags? No way. What a tiny set. 271 pieces. That's why we're going to start there. hate stickers on Legos. I don't know who doesn't. There's some cool like warning stickers on this sheet, so I kind of like that. That's kind of a cool little thing. But are all the figures in bag one? Of course, the one figure I'm very excited about is in bag two. But we're not gonna cheat. We're just gonna start from the jump. Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas. I got a bunch of hopes for what I get, but I'm at that age where I give. It's a big deal to just kind of give everybody a bunch of stuff. I like it. I always enjoy gifting. I just joined the stream. What Lego set are you making? Yeah, so I just got an old retired one. Whoa, BLK Owl. Okay, so here's the thing, BLK Owl. Oh, yeah, Black Widow set. Before I forget, Black Widow set. BLK Owl. Hold on. So I have a couple colors of bricks. Heck yeah, man. I really appreciate that. Goated. So I let people choose the color of brick that they want their name signed on. So which one you want, brother? Love that. Old plastic bags are goated. I haven't opened, like, even in the Death Star, there was only like 3 paper bags in the whole thing. Something else. Appreciate that a ton, man. Oh, there's a nice cool motorcycle in the set. Didn't know that. Cyan blue. So like this one, right? I think that's like the proper cyan. It's almost more of a turquoise, I think. Do you have a close? Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say that was cyan. Boom. And marker. Oh, it's in the bin with all the buckets. Cyan blue. BLK. Yeah, well. First donator brick of the stream. Let me grab the wall out. This 4th brick of the color. Boom. I think that it's so fun that the wall is actually becoming a wall now. I also appreciate the jewels. Baja Blast blew me up. That's an interesting name. People all sitting there having interesting names. Mine's Andrew Collects because I collect Lego, and my name's Andrew. Come on. Why? Oh, it's because I'm not even putting it into the right spot. I'm like, why is this not clicking? I always loved the motorcycles as a kid with the motorcycle pieces because those are like the small little pegs, dude. I broke nearly all of them. Got any Star Wars to build today? Maybe. I was saying there's a debate because I don't know if I'm going to go with the Django helmet or if I'm going to go with the Batman set. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling once the time comes. I'm probably going to go Django because I know exactly where I'm going to put it when it's done. But the Black Widow set was a small 200-piece set, so I'm like, I can at least get that off my floor for now. You know what I mean? Batman set, definitely. Yeah, I want to get that Harley, dude. The reason I got it is because, like, the person who had the Black Widow set, that in the Barracuda Bay, they have them all listed for a certain price, and then they were just like, we're going to give you a discount because you bought from me before and you're getting multiple sets today. And I'm like, oh, so that set's like retail. Okay. Oh, yeah. Is this a different... Actually, this... I don't know if I have this version of Black Widow. It's a very nice... $230 of Pure Joy. Let me read above that. I'm getting a 747 for Christmas. Oh. That is a crazy one. That is a crazy Lego set. Where's the other tire? There it is. Oh, these have silver rims, not gray rims. It's the first time I've had that. Huh, funny enough, I didn't even really realize that. Both of the sets I got motorcycles. This has a motorcycle, and this set has a motorcycle. Nice. But yes, where's the rest of Taskmaster? Not my first Taskmaster gear. So I'll probably bring it to Chicago and sell it, because I don't need to. But I got the one from the... What was it? The San Diego Comic-Con one? Was it a Comic-Con one? Followed you on Instagram? Heck yeah, man. Yeah, no, I don't really post on Instagram. I need to start doing more on Instagram because I see a lot of people just like following, and I'm like, dang, I'm not doing anything with this, but people are finding me and stuff. What is this weapon supposed to be? It's supposed to be like a wrist blade. Have you ever been live before? I just went to your channel and you only have one stream. Once the streams are done, I unlist them. So if you like the stream, it'll pop up on your like your liked videos. But the problem with live streaming on YouTube is once it's done, YouTube will advertise it like a video instead of your actual videos, and it'll actually be like detrimental to your channel. I don't think a lot of people know that, but it's it did me dirty in the past, so I keep them unlisted. I was going to, actually, I will start it soon. I'm going to actually, now that you say it, I'm gonna do it after this stream. I also have a video that I got uploaded after the stream. I just gotta like put it on YouTube itself. Hold on. Sticker number 10 that goes on this side of the bike, and it's like this. Yo, look at how funky that sticker is that has to go on the side of this thing. But I need to take my streams that are all unlisted and add them to a playlist. So everybody who wants to see it can just go and be like, past live streams. Oh, here's the list of my old live streams. Because I think I've been live like 50 different times building Lego and stuff. My Death Star, I had to build in 3 different streams. I was about to suggest a playlist. Yep. Oh, how you doing, Dan? Dude, I saw your comment and laughed so hard when you were like, thank God he didn't show the Spider-Man bust. Because when you said, I was like, oh my God, just imagine, dude, everybody. That's like one of the weirdest running gags on the Discord server, but it's funny. I'll give them that. I don't know how it started and how it kept going, but they got jokes. Boom. Got stickers on the bike. That's like the hardest thing because those are such funky stickers. Just joined the building now. Let me grab the box to show you. The old Black Widow set, because it's the only set to have Yelena. So I wanted to get this. Of course, Aaron replied to the comment too. Yep. I liked both of your things. I gave you both hearts because I'm like, oh my God. They were ready. They were ready for me to say something about the Spider-Man bust. But I think the Iron Man face is a little worse. Like, in all honesty. So that's why I chose that one for that short. I've been live like 3 times. Yeah. Going live, you just have to have an idea. And for me, it's more just a case of like, I always got something to build. And there's always a good time to talk and chat with everyone. This helicopter build looks decent, but I don't know. Can you please throw the Palpatine figure off the Legend to the Death Star shot? I was wondering if it goes straight down. Let's give it a try. Let's take that. That's not a bad idea. So, Death Star's a little cornered right now. So, the shaft. Okay. I have no light. But it looks like, yeah, I think it would go straight down. Maybe. No, it won't hit into the hangar where it'll fall fully out the Death Star. But it will drop. He will drop. Let me just throw him down real quick just to give you... Oh. Who just fell? Vader. Look at me. Look at me being just yanking his whole throne off. I'll put that back up later. So if you throw him down the shaft, he does go straight down. There's nothing blocking it from where you'd actually throw him down it. So that answers your question, right? I'll pick that up after the stream. How much money do you have? Well, it helps that like YouTube is my job and I also work another day job. Throw him down the left edge. I did throw him down the left edge. But somehow he'll return. No, but like it's really cool how YouTube is technically a job. So kind of works out where it's like I get my Lego by talking about Lego on YouTube. that's the craziness. That's the craziness. But no, I'm not loaded. My parents. I'm just lucky and privileged. I'll admit it. I'll admit it anytime. Bum, bum, bum. Reasonably priced ISD on eBay. Tip of the edge like a pirate ship? Yeah, he'll probably end up right down. You need to get the Vader out to the stream? Yeah, facts. This is funny that just the Vader just boom. He jumped off. Okay. I love how the helicopter is piloted by 2 joysticks. That's realistic right there. Well, actually, helicopters are piloted by joysticks. That was a stupid thing of me to say. Yeah, no, that makes sense. God dang, fit. Oh my god. Popping pieces out. Will you be going to Star Wars Celebration 2027 in LA? That actually sounds really fun. I wonder how much tickets would be, because by 2027 I might be down. That would be really fun to go to Star Wars Celebration, see how it is. I also think I have friends who would definitely be willing to go. Oh, how you doing, Hannah? Welcome. What says this? I am doing the Black Widow helicopter, and I cannot freaking put these freaking... Oh, it's because I knocked it out of place. That's why I can't fit it in. Because the whole... That makes a lot more sense. I'm like knocking it out of the ball. So it's not... Okay, there we go. Jesus. That took me too long to fit that in. W stream. Favorite Jedi? That's a good question. Because favorite Sith is the easiest answer in the world. Darth Maul. He's on the shirt. But, favorite Jedi? Like, it's hard. I'm not going to give Anakin as the answer, even though I think he's the right answer. Because it's like, yeah, the reason Anakin is so cool is because he is Vader. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to think. Who is the best Jedi? It's got to be Obi-Wan then, right? Like, I think that's the right answer. I think Obi-Wan is easily one of the most intriguing characters, because, like, he also brought balance to the Force in a lot of ways by teaching Luke, teaching Anakin. Like, he did so much. And no, I don't have the Titanic. That thing is huge, though. It's cool. Bum, bum, bum. Darth Maul wasn't a Sith, right? In the technical sense, no. Because the rule of 2 is a thing. And when he was first brought on by Palpatine, Plagueis was still alive. And then... which made him a false Sith. But then once he died, he didn't become a true Sith once Plagueis died, because then he got Dooku. Yeah, you broke the rule of 2 a million times for fact. I think, yeah, Dooku is a legitimate Sith by my knowledge of Star Wars. Maul is not. When am I building the Black Widow helicopter? Leave it over here. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, hold on. I have this. Where'd it go? I had the sign. Oh no, it's over here. The donation $1 name on brick sign. I knew I had it somewhere. Hey Andrew, tell me the 3 cheapest affordable sets for me to get. I love the One Piece little $30 village. You get Shanks, who's, if you watch One Piece, you know Shanks is the GOAT. Makino is a good figure, and Kid Luffy's great. Another cheap set. Get the Spider-Verse CMFs if you don't got them, because they're the greatest. I'm trying to think, because Lego is getting pricey. Right now at Walmart, there is a 2-pack of the what's it called? Speed Champions, where it's the Mercedes one. That's beautiful. Great. What's your favorite clone? Rex is hard. One of favorite YouTubers. I appreciate that. Appreciate anyone who's. It's crazy when I like look at the statistics and I see how many people have commented on my videos like so many times. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are doing too much. But I'm trying to think of other Lego sets that are good and affordable. Favorite Star Wars set ever? That's tough. Dude, it's one of those things where, you know what? I'm cheating a little bit, but it's not really cheating. Rancor Pit and Jabba's Palace. Those are not only some of the best figures you'll ever get, but it's just such a fun thing where it's a case where you need both. Rancor Pit on the bottom, Jabba's Palace on top. Dude, I built a whole Tatooine in the other room specifically because I got that set. Can I show us every clone, every Jedi, and every Sith? I can show you every clone because it's right behind me. Every clone is pretty easy. So every clone, only thing I'm missing for every clone is this guy. There are 2 versions of this guy. And I don't have the other version because it's like $70 and I don't care. I also technically don't have the version of Commander Fox that's missing like that white circle down there, or that gray circle, because for some reason that's rare. And then there's 2 Freemaker Adventure ones I don't have, but I even have guys like, what's it, this one? Shadow Arf. That's a cool one. And who are the other rare ones? Our boy Wolf, the green guy. My personal favorite, this guy. Goated. But yeah, no, that's every clone. And then every Jedi and Sith. I don't have everyone, but I have like one of most of them up here. From the public stuff up to the Inquisitors. Some customs, some yellow skins. And then there's a bunch of superheroes up there. So that's about that. It's not everything, of course. But it is some. But that's because during the pandemic, I won't lie at all. So I had a lot of stuff from when I was young. And I got a bunch of stuff from friends during like the times that they quit. But what's the thing? I'm trying to think. When when the pandemic hit, I was so depressed. I literally said half of my paycheck every week, Lego. And I bought all the Star Wars stuff I ever wanted. And that's why it's like, I could have bought Cloud City Boba, but for like $150 back then, I was like, no. So the Tatooine, I'll show in a video. But the reason why is it's because it's literally in the living room, and where it's displayed right now is a great view of the front window. So at 20,000 subscribers, keep me to it. Subscribe if you haven't. At 20,000, I'm doing a full like Lego collection tour, and I'm gonna show you guys off my different things, and I'm gonna move that like display into a different place where I can actually show it off in video. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be a bit of an effort to do, but I'm going to do it. Do you have the Executor class Star Destroyer? Like the UCS one? No. No. That thing is crazy, and I wish I did. Time to get alt to get you more subs. Hey, we'll hit 20,000, not at the end of the year, but we'll hit it like before January ends, I think, which isn't too long. Because it was only the beginning of, what's it called? Your parents must be Superman. You have full. So, what was funny is that I like, so the thing is with my house, the living room is huge. So it's off in a corner, kind of blocked off a little bit. Um, and no one really minds because when I was young, the reason my mom liked it is because I would always be playing Lego out there with her in the room. So I'd always be spending time with her, and she never had to move stuff. And after I got it all organized, nice colored bins and stuff, or like she said, I don't care. Leave it out there. It looks good. You were in the hospital today. What for? Like right now, that's under $70. Oh, V19 Torrent. V19 Torrent has 3 of the coolest figures of the year. Oh, I'm breaking it. It looks great on display. Literally the best playset of 2025. So that's my answer for you. I don't think there's anything else under $70 I would say is like must pick up, but that's it. Largest Lego set I have is the Death Star. And I don't think that answer will change much. It was Rivendell for a long time, 6,200 pieces. Nope. I don't think the Death Star is getting beaten anytime soon because I also don't think Lego's going to release many more sets more than that. Yeah, no, the Notre Dame Jabba's Palace all build. Cody Ainer sent me a picture of that before it was officially revealed, and I was just so excited to see what it looked like because he only sent me like the digital design pictures, you know, so I never got to see the actual full what's it called? The full thing with the figures in it, like when they actually built it. But I was just waiting. I was like, dude, I cannot wait to see how this turns out. All right. Now you're putting stickers on the sides of this thing. Do you think they'll do buildable Star Wars characters like the Iron Man coming out? They already did. Like K2SO, BB-8. They technically are, but if you're talking about like, no, well, they also did see what's it called? Chewbacca. It's just they don't look nearly as cool as Iron Man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have the Death Star. I just said I did. Yeah. Can you show your old Lego Death Star? No, because it is in the bin. I took that thing apart. It was so dusty and like a shell of what it once was. Did it R2D2 indeed? Did it R2D2 indeed? I didn't realize this like helicopter is mostly black. What set is below your left arm? It's behind the U-wing. Oh, you mean my right arm? Are you talking about over here? So let me read that again. What set is below your left arm? Looks like it's behind a U-wing, whatever it is. So the U-wing's here, but there's, can you see the UTAT? No. I built UTAT all build, and to the right of it is the TIE Interceptor with a Vulture droid in front of it. Little Vulture. ...2008 Death Star for 560 and Clone Wars AT-AT pre-built. Any of those worth it? No. 2008 AT-TE is just such a downgrade from the one that's currently here. I did sell Star Wars minifigures, but I did it on like Whatnot a long time ago. I might have some more to sell, but I'd do it for like a Whatnot auction. It'd definitely be something to do. Buildable E1 blaster. That does sound cool. I don't think Lego would ever make buildable guns though. You'd have to figure that out with like Rebrickable and stuff. I bet you someone's built it and has the instructions ready to go. I'd be son. I'd honestly be a little shocked if you looked at it and you're like, nope, no instructions anywhere to build that. The whatnot, the Apple Drain Your Wallet. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't do all that, like my Lego collecting through that. I did all my Lego collecting through like Instagram auctions. Cause like, dude, like they were very like great when it came to like bidding and like doing stuff. But like at the end of the day, Whatnot didn't take the money away from people. They were selling stuff for cheaper, and they just send you like a thing, like a PayPal invoice basically, and you just be like, oh, here's the thing, and then boom, you sent them the money, and they sent you your package. Like it was nothing. And a lot of those people, like Matty Minifigs, he started on the Instagram auctions, and then he moves to Whatnot, and I'm like, oh boy, everything's more expensive now. What's up? How's everybody doing? I see a lot of new faces coming in. Hans Blaster would be incredible. I think the most likely, if Lego was to make any of those blasters or something, it would be Chewie's Bowcaster. I think the Bowcaster is different enough to maybe warrant a Lego set. That's still like a big what if. Let me drop the camera a little bit so you guys can see more of the build at hand. Do you have any Lego trains? I've been thinking about like doing like because I had one train set as a kid. But what was I trying to say? God dang it, I just slipped my mind. We were talking about, let me read it. Lego trains. Yeah, I got one as a kid with like the motors and stuff, and I'm like, dang, I really kind of want to rebuild those things because those are really cool. Like especially if you make like a mock with a monorail going through it. Yeah, it's just sick. Gotta put these two down, and then the one in the middle of the plane has a sticker. I'm dumb for opening a playable Venator this year. Yeah, the Venator play scale is such an interesting thing because they'll do MIDI scale, they'll do what's it called. And like I have built my old play scale model Venator, but I promise you, the moment a new one comes out, that old one is being taken apart. Old one sucks. But I keep it up there for nostalgia purposes, and plus I don't have room for any other Venator. So yeah, Pawn Krell Arc is great. I had a Lego City Blue Freight train when I was 6. I had like a passenger train that was red. I don't know the name of it at all, but it was definitely cool. Wow, I'm already onto the second bag. Let me put the sticker on this. Bricklink's such a good website. Dang right it is. I'm like creating a wish list of like figures I still want, and it's kind of crazy. I'm like, dang, I'm filling this up. Kind of hoping that some of those like rich people Instagram pages put up some of those like quick sales. I don't know if you've ever seen any of those, but some people will like put like I missed out on buying the Bizarro. I love that figure, and I'm just like, damn it. Where'd the box go? Oh, it's over here. And Ninjago big fight kill him. Yeah, I think the most expensive figure I ever lost. I lost Mon Mothma. That's like a $20 figure. I've lost. I think it is. Oh, I lost the torso to Classic Scarecrow. I have the head, which I think is the coolest part. But it sucks because the torso. I bet I could find a torso on its own because I think the head is the coolest part about Scarecrow with its glow in the dark face. But yeah, Scarecrow I think is the. Actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna bricklink that real quick. Let's see how much money I actually lost by missing losing that piece. Oh, that's a good question. I looked at all my Chewbacca's, but I never looked at all my Ewoks. Maybe it's underneath like one of the Ewok torsos. Okay. Scarecrow. Not Scarecrow polybag, just Scarecrow. Glow in the dark head. He's he's an $80 figure. Maybe his torso is not the most expensive thing. Items for sale. Oh, never mind. It'd be cheaper to just get a whole figure. And torso crack, new never assembled, $100. Yeah, I'm gonna do another look. I'm gonna do another look for my Scarecrow soon enough. Is there any figures sitting behind me that could maybe be hiding it? Because that's the thing. Like, you could put like a brown. God damn. Such a basic torso too. Pissed me off that I'm missing it. Check over here real quick. That's like one of them harsh reminders. Like, oh boy. He's not under Sasquatch. Okay. He's not under Wicket, but funny enough, that's a Kit Fisto torso under Wicket. He could be under Gmordian Guards. Good lord. We're going to do this another time. Because now that I mentioned that, there is a chance I could find that. That is something I'd love to find one day. Because, oh boy. Not knowing where that went is painful. Pull up the chat. What are you saying? Frickin' W stream, dude. Remember having the original Nightwing figure that was red for some reason? I have the original Nightwing, but I don't have his face. So I have his torso. I never got his face, because I got that from a friend, and he never had the face. He lost the face somewhere. So I can't be too mad at that one. For a while there, with my own Nightwing, I was using an extra Robin face. Alrighty. Oh dang, this bag is a lot bigger than the other one. But now, for the piece of resistance, let's finally build the big figure of this set. Big Florence Pugh and Lego. And I really like the outfit for her. Even though I think, what was it? I think like some of the other hairs that exist work better for her than the ponytail, but nice good. Ooh! 250 jewels, man. I appreciate that. That is fitting for the Lego wall. So if you have a color in mind... Oh, hold on, actually. I didn't know it's split in two. I have the rest of the color wall down here in the bin. So Sess, if you have a color you would like to have your name on the wall with, I got a decent variety right now. But if you don't want to answer, that's fine. I'll still put you on the wall. Pick a color. What is your favorite Lego City set? I really like the farm they released a couple years ago. The farm was sick. Oh yeah, I gotta show off Yelena again. Now that makes it so she is the final Avengers character I needed. I think I have every single version of the Thunderbolts that they have in Lego. Yeah. Sick. I'll put her on display. Oh yeah, she gets two blasters. Oh my gosh, Demon King with the jewels, heck yeah. Boom. The GOAT. I really like her character. Favorite idea set? Damn. You know what? I might say this answer. Because, I just bought it. Because I like a lot of icon sets, but, dude, I'm so excited to build this. Barracuda Bay is so freaking cool. Oh my god, he's sending 6-7 jewels now. Oh, I couldn't tell you the Iron Man armor thing. It's because there's so many versions, I just don't even know what the differences are on some of them. Got one recently. Is that an old set? 2020. So like 5 years old. Not crazy old, you know what I mean? But it is older the like it's retired. It's not on shelves anymore. Hey, this set I'm building right now isn't on shelves anymore. Yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. Of course, you're throwing out 6.7s as well. Okay, that works good enough. The sticker's a little too small. How much does that set cost? I think it was 200 on retail. I got it for a little over that. Because someone in my town, she's selling a lot of stuff. So that's where I got this and that and my Vader's Castle. AKA I'm paying for her kids' Christmas gifts. Come on. Boom, boom. All right. Build the smaller set first. Took me like 3 days to build Barracuda Bay. But like, so what? I could take it apart again? You know what I mean? Just had to make sure Cess didn't have a brick. I was like, I don't think he has a brick. But this. What's the name of that set again? Gonna look it up on Barracuda Bay. He spelt it right there in chat. It's a phenomenal set, but okay, I'll pick a color for what color is not used. There hasn't been a single pink on the wall yet. We're gonna be the first pink. Cess. SS74. I really like how crazy colorful the wall is. And boom, another brick added to the donator wall. Yeah, I never got any of the Hull armors because they're always like so expensive. I don't know if you guys agreed with that. That was just pricey as heck. But I have a couple like interesting unique armors. I think there's one that's behind me now. Like I like that. In the classic suit, the Mark 1 or whatever. Like there's a couple sick ones, but for me I kind of like having like different characters, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to collect all Iron Man armors. I'd like to have a decent variety. So I get like, let me pull out the what's it called that are behind me, the superheroes that are like unique. Like Harley Quinn, Hella. I got Black Cat back here, Daredevil, some of the Spider-Man variants. Oh, I just knocked down a sofa. Yeah. Oh, isn't this a fun one to pop out? Y'all, any of y'all have Zam whistles? They'll go. I think the Hulkbuster might be my next non-Star Wars. Buildable Iron Man in January. I don't know how I feel about that one. Not the biggest fan of Hulkbusters in general, but I might get one down the line. How you doing, Rat Studios? I see a lot more people popping in here. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Kind of sucks because as everyone's stopping by, I'm like, I kind of gotta go take a quick run to the bathroom. What am I building? I keep throwing the box far away, so I have to like lean over and get it. Black Widow set. Old school. Well, not old school. This thing retired like 2 years ago. Do you have an Iron Man Hall of Armor I would like to see? No, I don't have any. I don't own a single one of those. I focus mainly on Star Wars, but there is some stuff, like when it comes to Marvel, what's it called? The big ones. You know what I mean? The Daily Bugle, Sanctum Sanctorum. I like the modulars. I don't get a lot of the other ones. I'll just buy the figures that I'm looking for. The only reason I got this one is because it was cheap in a combo. Because I'm like, I spend 10 extra bucks and I get the whole set, or just buy Yelena on the aftermarket. How many Iron Man figs I have, I really don't know. That's one of those answers I cannot tell you. What do I think of the Supergirl trailer? They didn't give enough info, but I like that. I like that they didn't tell us a whole lot about Supergirl. You know what I mean? I'm glad they didn't spoil the movie. I'm glad you only saw like 1 second of Lobo. I'm excited. I have faith that it's going to be a good movie. I'm more worried that Doomsday is going to be a mess of a movie because of all like the behind the scenes dramas I've been hearing. But dude, Supergirl is going to be so good. I'm so excited for that movie because Superman, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the new Superman movie, one of my favorite superhero movies ever. Watched it like 3 times now. It literally makes you want to be a better person. Like, what movies give you that much hope? And then like Lex Luthor is such a despicable villain, played perfectly. So good. Yeah, Steve Rogers in Endgame. I'm in Doomsday. I'm worried about Doomsday because they've just like pulled back all of the dead people because they're like, I have no faith that this movie is gonna sell tickets. But it's an Avengers movie. It's gonna make $1 billion no matter what. You know what I mean? I just hope it's actually a good movie. You know what I mean? Like, of course it'll be a success, but is it gonna be good? What am I building? I'm building the Black Widow helicopter set that came out a couple years ago. Oh, slide across the whole bottom. Okay. Nice long piece. Yes. Dude, do you not see the Across the Spider-Verse poster on the wall? Also, I gotta show off something that I know some people will definitely not care about, but this is my Christmas gift to myself. I made a poster of signed WWE cards. Like Randy Orton. Come on. This is sick. I like this. I had a little space extra on my wall above the Spider-Verse poster, and I said, yeah, I can do something cool with that. I was originally going to do Pokemon cards, but then I found out that signed WWE cards were like cheaper than some of the Pokemon cards I wanted to get. I'm like, this sounds like a fun crafts thing. And it turned out really cool because I like made the frame that sits in. I'm going to change the background color, but what I think of John Cena's last match. Dude, I just like Gunther. I don't blame them for setting Gunther up to be like the most evil man ever. I think he's a good prototypical Cena op. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good choice. Tapping out is crazy though. Like, you have to admit, making Mr. Never give up in his last match is wild. And how you doing, Hoarder? We're having a good night here. Building Black Widow set. But, Hoarder, you're gonna like this. I got Classic. One of my local Facebook Marketplace people I buy stuff from bought it up. I didn't spend too much more than retail. So, sealed in box. But that's like an after Christmas, after everything. Like, I wanted to just build a couple things now, and then we'll go on build the big stuff after Christmas. Oh, dude, like I'm a little tired today, but good. Got a small used haul for free today. Nice. Sick stuff. Just watched Supergirl trailer. I mean, it looks okay. Can't say much newer. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. They didn't give like anything in that trailer. You have literally no idea what that movie's about still, and I am okay with that. But according to what my friend's saying, there's some stuff in that trailer that's hinting that's going to be an adaptation of one of the comics. And he said if it's actually done right, it'll be like one of the best comic book movies ever. And I'm like, don't hype me up like that. Don't hype me up like that. But he's like, yeah, it's crazy that he's genuinely like, they could nail this out the park. And I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. But I have faith. Got a Sonic set, Born Attentive for my Christmas present to myself. Yeah, no, I showed you my Christmas present first. So technically, Barracuda Bay was a Christmas present to myself, but I was literally talking to a friend a couple weeks ago, being like, which, like, they were like, oh, is there any big sets that you had when you were like that were still on shelves that you like regret not getting? And I was like, dude, Barracuda Bay, and then it just so happened to pop up right before Christmas, and I was just like, normally I'd get myself big like Lego things for myself for Christmas, and that's probably it for this year. Even though I plan to get another big one with the what's it called coming out, the Stranger Things. But I don't gotta spend a whole lot of money because I have VIP points for that one. Because I'm definitely getting the day one purchase with the Hopper GWP. Any Jurassic Park sets? None Bill, but I have a handful of like the dinosaurs and stuff. But none of them are in here. Well, I got this. Forgot this was sitting in the room. Big Brachiosaurus. Roar. 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 I love this. I love the big animals in Lego. As you can see by the Rancor sitting right behind me. Like, molded animals are the coolest things. Like, at Brickworld Chicago every year, I keep looking for an elephant. I want an elephant. Because I also want to do, is it still sitting in here? Because I have an idea. So you know how there's the... Actually, I'll pull it up on my computer and I'll show you my computer screen. So... What is it called? What is it called? Okay. So let me grab my phone. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So you know how in like Indian stuff, they have these elephants that have like a throne, and sometimes it's almost like a house and it goes levels and levels up. I think over here I have this Dewback. I kind of want to use this old Dewback because of how many stud points it has, and build a house on top of it for what I want to one of the builds I want to bring to Brickworld Chicago this year. And then my other build from Brickworld Chicago, I want to build something K-pop Demon Hunters. I bought some bootlegs and I love that movie, so that'll be something I'm going to bring to display because I think that'd be fun. Put my phone back on the stand. I got lifted up a little bit. Pull back up the chat. But yeah, I really like that idea of, what's it called? Build Yoda's hut on its back. That's a nice idea. A Yoda's hut. That Barracuda Bay set is $430. I didn't spend $430. I spent $300. That's why I bought it. I'm like, I bought it way cheaper sealed than any one of them were on market. Yoda's hut in the back, like a throne room on top. That's what I'm saying. I want to do something Star Wars based because it's like it's also got the little hooks so you can put like ropes and stuff around it. That's one of the plans. Enlist the Empire. Welcome to the stream. Once I put these tires on, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break because I thought I'd be able to make it until the end of this bag. That's not the case. Nope. Falcon Father. An entire minifig Jabba's Palace on top. I could do something Jabba's, but like the whole thing is it has to balance on top of the Dewback. And I want to make it look good too, you know what I mean? So we'll figure it out. I want to definitely want to do that. Come on. These little tires are struggling to fit into the thing. Boom, boom. That goes there. All right. Don't leave. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Oh, I'll grab my water bottle while I'm at it too, because that's not in here. laundry is done, so once the stream is over, I got some folding to do. Hey. Oh, wow. My stream on my end is a bit behind. Let me click the refresh button. What are you doing? Bump, bump. Okay, we're back. We're back. My end was saying I was like super behind. Also, a reminder for everyone, I have a donator wall. So if you donate $1, you get to pick your color, and you can end up forever on the donator wall, which actually stays behind my minifigure display. That's right off stream scan. It's in the background. All right, let's build the back of this. Wait, does it really sit? Oh, it sits at a nice angle. I think that. Welcome back, Hannah. Appreciate it. Brazil, no, America. Disney made Boba act like a little girl in that show. Little girls have diaries. Okay, listen. The book of Boba Fett. What's he, a little girl writing in his little book for Boba Fett? I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. Oh my god, Dan. I just saw what you said. Just because I go and grab my water while I, like, leave the stream to do a bathroom break as well doesn't mean I'm getting piss water. How much do I have to donate to get my name written across the Death Star? The Death Star! I'd be willing to maybe do like a decent like panel on the side, right, Dan? I don't. It's a good question. Because that would be dangerous for $500. I no, I don't want to say I'd throw the Death Star. I don't want to invite that into my life. But it would probably be worth it. You know what I mean? I'd be able to have a fun build again. I'd get, what, it'd be $300 after YouTube took its portion. Like, not the worst outcome. You know what I mean? Okay, $1,000. If you blow $1,000 on my stream, I might question your sanity, but I'd appreciate you till the day I die. You know what I mean? Also, how you doing? The last ramen and it's the cheese FC. I love the interesting names online. Mine has always been something. It's funny how it's like even my other ones like Andrew Azrael. Like I like everything is just like, oh, my first name. That's my username, baby. What you building? The Black Widow set that came out a few years ago with the movie. Because I wanted the Yelena figure. Because she's, what, New Avengers? Okay, got that. It's cool they put the crate, like, in the middle of the build. But, where's that? There. Almost done with this. Almost done with this. I think I might crack open. Yeah, that's Florence Pugh's character. Andrew the Last Lego Bender. I have Last Airbender Lego right behind me. Look at Appa. Look at that cute guy. Donate $30 if you write D on Obi-Wan's face for Dwayne. D on Obi-Wan's face. Which Obi-Wan? Oh, like on the Death Star? That Obi-Wan? Sure. Just draw a giant D on the Obi-Wan face. I got that set because there's a few parts I needed at the time. Never built the set itself, though. I think it's a pretty decent set. Hold on. I did not pop that one of these wheels in correctly. Because I was like, it is not rolling. You know what? I got to ask the chat. Because everybody, there's a couple people here. Does anyone watch Pluribus? Or Pluribus? The new show by the guy who made Breaking Bad? Because I'm watching it right now. And I am enjoying it. And I'm not sure if anyone else is. Happy Christmas Eve. For me, it's the day before Christmas Eve. But we're almost there. Yeah, happy Christmas Eve. Still hasn't started yet. You still haven't started it? Oh, yes. Pluribus, yep. No, it's a very interesting show. I say avoid spoilers because not knowing walking in the Pluribus is kind of interesting. Because like even from what my friend said, he didn't like give away any of the main details, and in turn, I was like shocked by what the series actually was. Probably will eventually. I'm a huge Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul guy. Yup. Yeah, as you should, honestly, as you should. Everyone should be a Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul person. Those shows are so peak. Shows are so dang good. Put some little blasters on the side of this thing. Now I'm building the top. Oh, I really like how that's a different piece than this. I thought they were just one, so you kind of just plop it into place. Were they always two different pieces for like pieces like this, or am I just I'm putting it in the wrong way? That would help. Maybe I'd put it on right if I was not stupid. Here we go. What Better Call Saul? 60 times. Wow. I've watched them through twice, I'd say. Definitely watched like each episode twice. I haven't watched like the show, I think, front to back twice. But like I've watched it with friends. Like anytime someone's watching Discords and doing things, like there's always someone watching Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad for the first time, and you just kind of watch it with them because that's how goated that show is. Okay. After these, there's one sticker left, and I genuinely have no idea where it'd go. So, if at the end of this I'm still missing a sticker, that is on me, and I gotta roll through the whole instruction manual to find where this freaking sticker is. I gotta be careful because these caution ones on these crates are really cool stickers. I want to make sure they're built right. Stick it on the Death Star. Maybe not. Maybe not. Everyone wants me to like abuse my Death Star all of a sudden. One man can't just enjoy his Death Star. It has to become the butt of the joke. It's midnight for me. I'll have to stay up for this. Hey, you stop the spam. I don't mind a little W's in the chat. I'm okay with that. But so some people be pushing their luck when it comes to the spam. Let me know when you buy me a Death Star. Buy you a Death Star. Who do you think I am? Oh, Jordan, appreciate the jewels. I don't want you to destroy it. I want you to take it apart, add it to Fig. To a Fig scale Death Star we all build. Oh boy. Jordan with the more. Oh, he doing spam. Oh man. I think Jordan's on track. Oh. Now that's the kind of spam I appreciate. Spam the jewels all you want. Appreciate it, man. Does anyone want to spoil what they got other one Lego crate and two other? Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to think. I think I may have seen you before. Let me tell you. Are you in my Discord? I was say I think I might have seen you before. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I think what they say a minifig scale Death Star would actually be, how big would it be in reality? Oh, Mindflex popping off. Yeah. I think they said it would be like the size of New York City, or like double the size of New York City, right? Like it'd be like 8 miles long, 10 miles long, something crazy. I think someone made a short about that. That if it hasn't been done, then I'll definitely try to make it because I know that do numbers in the streets. Can't eat anything but fish on Christmas Eve. One of those what's that, Lent, right? Participating in Lent. I think that's what I should do that. Boom. Got the front of the cockpit on. So what set are you building? We're doing the little Black Widow set. Got this recently from Facebook Marketplace because the person had a couple sets I wanted, particularly this one, particularly the Bay. So we're doing some building because I have a couple sets in the backlog, and I'm a little worried I'm gonna get more for Christmas. So I'm like, need to get some of these sets off my freaking floor. I've been holding off on building for too long. Yeah. Especially like I have extra spaces on like my shelves and stuff behind me, so I'm like kind of gotta mess around with it. Especially like my bottom shelf is basically empty, and this shelf is like kind of trash. So I'm gonna rearrange some stuff, fit things in better place. Said earlier, but they can make not the Osprey they canceled. Yeah, that Osprey was cool. I heard about it before it got canceled, but I just never had like the huge like Technic-Eye, you know what I mean? You should build dash take apart a set halfway and rebuild half of it, which you're in your own way. That's in it. So one of the things, if you've seen my shorts before, I've talked about all builds. I built a Millennium Falcon out of the Sonic the Hedgehog lizard on one stream. So we do that sometimes. It's like a very finicky display stand for that, so I got to be careful when I move it around. Best set to buy right now. Okay, Trolls, tell me the price range, and I'll tell you what sets I think are best in the price range. Like, give me a minimum, give me a maximum. That's the way I'd give you a good answer to that. 50 to 100, V19 Torrent for $150 to $200. I'd say go straight a little bit underneath that, $140, and you will get the Going Merry One Piece. And no, you are not banned, Dwayne. Maybe you got muted, like auto muted for spam. That could have happened, and it was like a couple minutes there. I was hoping I could get gingerbread AT-AT. Walking out with 5 of them. They were all gone. Yeah, I told everybody, I'm like, please just get it. Like, what was it? I was actually talking to Just Too Good. They were like, is the gingerbread AT-AT worth it? I'm like, get it now. It's going to sell out fast. And it did. I got lucky because when the gingerbread AT-AT came out, I was already right by my Lego store because my I had to get new glasses. And the place I was buying glasses at were right there. But yeah, so hold on, lost track of thought. So yes, I was right there, and I was like, oh, is there still some gingerbread AT-ATs? Dang right there was. So I went right into the Lego store, bought one. Should have bought 2. Woo, the spams of the hundreds. Honey. Oh man, this is one heck of a combo right here. 28, 29. Feels like I'm getting score multipliers in a video game. You know what? You're about to hit 50. If you hit the 50, you get a brick, because that's what the 100 jewels. Oh boy. Oh, and you said $25. Dang, what Lego sets are $25 or less? That's worth getting. You'd probably find some on sale for it. Oh my God, Crimson War Productions. This man's going crazy. Appreciate it. Where's the heck is this piece? It's a piece that oh, it's right there. It's funny because like on my screen, it's literally filling up the whole thing. Is there a Star Wars character called? Okay, we're not reading that. I've been on the internet too long to fully read that out. Your Lego's amazing. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you're going. You went crazy, Crimson. So you definitely hit it. So if you want to say something, you can pick color brick and you'll get your name on the dono wall. Any $1 donation you get on the dono wall. Smart. Oh no, so here's the thing for me. When it comes to YouTube and stuff, the reason I'm still doing YouTube to this day is when I was 14, 13, I posted a meme compilation to YouTube. And it was I was basically one of the people who made the you know that sound clip of like, "Oh, he needs some milk." Yeah, that was me when I was young, and like I convinced my parents like, "Hey, can you get me a bank account so I can redeem this money off YouTube?" I made like thousands of dollars off making memes back then. But then that's when PewDiePie said the bad word and YouTube took down everything with violence. And guess what? He needs some milk. There's people falling and getting hurt. So yeah, I my whole channel got wiped. So then started back when COVID came back or happened. I did a reaction channel, did decent on that. But now once I went to Chicago and people are like, "You're talking about anime and stuff, and you got like 6,000 subscribers. You should join the Lego community. You know so many people here." And I guess what? It worked. Did you make it? So what's funny is I think if you go to Know Your Meme, you'll see the name of my old YouTube channel on there as like one of the first people who made compilations. But they say I only made the compilations, but I made what's it called? I actually edited sound clips. Like I actually edited the memes. So when you went to my compilations, they were not like videos you saw on Instagram because I made all the memes that I put in my videos. So that was the difference there. Took me a year to get 1K, and now I'm almost 2K. Any advice for growth? So my thing is I've been doing a lot of shorts. Shorts is my main way to grow. Live streams are helping a lot. Got to go. Appreciate you for staying for so long, Dwayne. But when it comes to shorts and when it comes to YouTube videos, you cannot let videos have a bunch of open air. I sit there and I will take a video that could have just been left pretty unedited, pretty like done, and it could have been like, what's it, like a 25-minute video. Dude, I will cut out all the air gaps. I'll cut out all the breaths. I'll make it nice, choppy, and pretty like streamlined. I'll redo takes and stuff. And in turn, like even when it's my shorts, dude, I'll watch so many shorts nowadays, and I'm like they let too much air, like there was too much gap there. You can shrink a 20-second short to 15 seconds if you know what to do, and YouTube appreciates the 15-second short more because you cut out all the gaps. People's attention spans are terrible. I've been doing that because like what was it, yesterday or today actually when this video is done. Unless I'm getting called to dinner, you know what I mean? Unless they say like dinner's done, then I'm gonna end the stream anyways because of that. Because I'm gonna go eat some friggin' hot steak, you know what I mean? But if that's not the case, then the video I'm posting is the top 10 Lego Star Wars or Lego sets of the year. That original blank recording was I think 20 minutes with very few gaps in between of me like doing stuff. But like if I fumbled on my words, I'd redo the take, I'd edit it down, and there's a couple other things that I'd say use hashtags. Also ask people to do collabs. Like if you have an idea, like dude, I gained like 30 subs in one night from my video with Just Too Good. I gained 100 subs in a day from my video with the TOT Star Wars people. Like find people in the community that you want to talk to and that you know, and if you have an idea, like throw it out there. Like I'm still workshopping and trying to think of my idea for me to finally send to like M&R Productions and be like, let's do it. Because we have so many mutual friends that I'm like, I think I could get the video. But it's just a matter of like, I'm not going to just go, hey, we should do a video. What should we do a video about? I don't know. Longest Lego build? Probably Death Star. Death Star's so long. Next year, a Figs rating coming? Someone commented about it. I'll make sure it's up tomorrow. I'll record it tomorrow morning before I go to the gym because I'm posting the top 10 Lego sets of the year tonight. But I wanted to stream. so I delayed that. But I was like, there's no way I'm like missing 2 weeks in a row of that series. It's just with how Christmas has been. I took a little bit while, and that's a good one too. That's a good one too. That one was a little clever there, trolls. Your name's really working there. But that, hold on. There's a big piece missing that makes no sense to be missing. Oh, it's because it goes on the bottom. Make it more flat in the back. This build is all right. It's not the greatest, but it's decent. And you put a little goofy go-kart in the back. Is that how that goes? Right? Oh no, it has to go up from the front. Not a bad build whatsoever. Oh yeah, and let me, before I forget, I'm gonna write the Crimson War Productions. I'll just write Crimson War, and I'll give them orange. Crimson. I don't have red, but that's the closest. Crimson War. Crimson. And that's actually the first orange brick on the wall. That's what, 3 new names on the wall? Heck yeah, man. Boom. Now I scrolled up in the chat a little too far. Oh, no worries. I didn't even know you're still here. Appreciate it. Put the orange back on the thing. Trolls, it's not going to work. You almost got me with the second one, but I had to sound it out in my head. You should try to link up with M&R at a con. It's probably best bet to do something with him. I met him at Chicago. I have a picture with him on my my Instagram, but like if I said hi, he'd be like, "Oh, how you doing, Andrew?" But we like never talked outside of like the convention. But because we've been to the convention so many years in a row, we know each other and we have mutual friends like Just Too Good, the TOD guys, Tyler Lifebrick Studios. It's just, yeah, I don't want to ask him anything without having an idea in mind. And it's funny because it's like most of my ideas, I'm like, me and Just Too Good have another video coming out. But that's also because like Just Too Good's like one of my best friends. So it's like, it's so easy to be like, hey, Sarah, want to do a video? Okay. Well, after Christmas. Okay. No questions there. Oh, I had to put the little aluminum bars in the crate. But otherwise, that is the end of this set. Bunch of studs that I'm not putting in stud shooters because why would I do that? I loved your episode. TOT guys should get down soon. Yeah. Soon enough. I talked to Stone here and there, and we like, he said once they have an idea, they'll send an invite out. They just haven't been doing a whole lot of collab videos lately. I'll put it over here. Put it to the side. Do I start? So I'll get some opinions. So I have this weird Batman set that's got an exclusive Harley and an exclusive what's it called? Robin. I have a newer set, Django's helmet, which I have every other helmet built, and I know exactly where I'm going to place this, so I have an idea. And then I had my Secret Santa gift, Wally. So I have a couple options. And yeah, seeing Stone with a shaved face as well. They get like a Patreon goal. And I'm like, I don't blame him for shaving his face. Where'd you get this Batman set? I got this Batman set from the same person I got that Black Widow set. I got it from Facebook Marketplace. You should do Wally. It's a good answer. It's a big set. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish Wally tonight. Maybe I could do like Wally or Eve. Do one of them. I think that's probably a good idea. and get cracking at that. I think that's not a bad idea. Wally's a really cool set. My friend, it's really cool because he got me for Secret Santa and he went through my videos, looked at the backgrounds, and he's like, what sets does he not have? And he's like, Wally. And I'm like, nailed that. So. Yep, I get that one too. Anytime you say it, I'm like thinking of it in my head. This one had a popped up. Oh no. Paper bags. You're not even trying with these ones. Bag 6. So let's see, because I'm guessing the instructions are all for different people. Okay. So which one's first? Is it Eve that's first? Bag 5. Let me check how long dinner is going to be. Because depending on how long dinner's going to, like before dinner's done, I might just do this one. Might just do Eve and the little guy. But if it hasn't even started yet, I'll start cracking out Wally. Well, I got some bad news for you. Dinner is done. I said we're gonna get started on Wally, as I go to check how long it's gonna be before dinner's done, and the steak is sitting on the table. So I appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. Tomorrow night there won't be a stream, but I'll say the 26th, because Christmas is Christmas. You know what I mean? Like unless by the end of Christmas, like 8 p.m. or something that night, I'm not doing anything. I'll stream, but Christmas time for family, so should probably gonna do that. But 26th, the day after Christmas, that Thursday, I don't work. We can do some big fun Christmas building. I'm glad I got the Black Widow helicopter done, but it's funny because I was just like, good lord. Any tips for building quicker? The way I do building, just before we go, is I'll look at a step and I'll see the pieces in the corner and I just grab those pieces and put them like in front of me. So I'm not going, need that one piece, put it there, need that one piece, put it there, one piece, put it there. I go boom, 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 and then boom, boom. I think that's the easier way. You missed the entire stream. How long have I been going? And about 90 minutes. That wasn't too bad. That's my only tip. Happy holidays from Lauren. Appreciate that, Lauren. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Got a couple new names on the donator wall. I'll show you guys where the donator brick goes. Look at that shot of my bed in the back of the thing. So underneath the minifigure stand, you can see that's the glass. Look at that. So I built it pretty big, so it can keep expanding forever. So yeah, always in the background, the people who supported me. So appreciate y'all for coming. Hope y'all have a good Christmas, and I'll see y'all later. Well, in an hour, come back to my channel, because once I'm done with dinner, I'm gonna post the top 10 Lego sets of the year, not just Star Wars, all Lego sets. So subscribe, put notifications on, or just check back in an hour. Otherwise, I'm out. Peace.